Yeah, it's Lala Logan. The one where it's the death where she's in the thing, and then it's like, oh, you remember how this scene was composed in the original Gundam with Lala and Char and Amuro? Well, we just copy-pasted the dudes around, and now this has happened. Oh no. Saka got minion kicked for 86 damage, incredible. These fuckers. I am of the opinion that the new translation movie is not as good as the full TV series of Zeta. But the MSG movies are much better than the original, than the full TV series.
That's because monosodium glutamate is delicious.
It's good for you.
It's not good for you, but it's also not bad for you. So.
It's good for you.
You know what? If it makes you feel good, then yes, it is good for you.
It's good for you.
Just like babies.
No, babies are not good for you.
IV seems okay.
Are you sure?
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, I want to be an Ojo Sama when I grow up. Oh my god. The DuckTales reboot. No. I hate those damn ducks. Hubert, Dilbert and Garfield. The three nephews.
I don't think those are their names.
Definitely their names. Yeah, you know what? Go for it. Just how dare you! Oh, I just don't like the ducks. I just don't like the ducks. I'm not saying they're bad or nothing, I just don't like them. I'll aim for the cockpit and kill you, buddy. Womp. That's not the cockpit though, that's his knee. That's actually his knee. I'm pretty sure that's not where any of them are sat. Who voices AG? No, he's a shitty dude.
Well, that doesn't mean I can't voice him. Oh.
No, it does. You're not that good at acting.
I can't tell if that's a silver or gold.
Why not both?
Why not both?
You'd actually not have enough to do the big move if I did that, so... Daisuke Hirakawa.
I'm trying to catch the mutant carp in the series. That's really hard. Caught a salmon instead.
Yeah, he's Kakyoin from the JoJo's.
Hey, I know those. Those bizarre adventures.
Unfortunately, all we can do is shoot rockets missiles because they're standing too close. It's okay though, they'll still
That
fucking
seems like
die.
something you don't want to do if someone's really close.
No, because if they were ever so slightly further away, I could hit them with a fucking ball.
Pretty sure missiles have a longer range than baseballs.
Nope. I think the baseball might have 2 range on it, in fact.
I'm gonna go outside and throw a baseball, and then I'm gonna launch a missile. We'll see which one goes further.
Okay, we beat Darren. What does Darren do? Okay, Darren is like, oh, the Holidays will not be defeated here. I'm going back to Lunasama. Darren will kiss you all the time. And blows up. And Melo's like, oh, that dude, he's weird. And Rand's like, yeah. Yeah, he says the power love's too much. He ain't dying here. Even after the beating we gave him, he's going to keep on going. He's like, that's it, darling. You know all about the power of love. And he's like, oh, fuck. Let's check the Buster home run. Yeah, missiles 1 to 7, Buster home run 3 to 8. And we've got, how many missiles? Do we have like 8 missiles? Yeah, you have 8 missiles, but only 4 baseballs. Oh, that dude over there. Can't get him though. Can't get him. She doesn't have hitting away, does she? No. We'll fly over and bop that dude and be in position to get another guy. I think Soul will do it, actually. Make you will. Make that dude shitty, and also that dude's shitty too. Okay, so Kitsujin will attack those guys to get them weak. Okay, so she should be good now. Should be good. Just what you got, Setsuko. Now that you know that the Chief and Toby are alive again. After they were murdered and then resurrected in a different dimension. And now they're back again.
Weird cat.
That's the noise that gun making.
Yeah.
I spent like a fucking 15 minutes walking around my house making noises like an angry cat today. Why not?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, she needs 2 more, but we can't get her 2 more. You can get God Bars this one though. It's I can't believe how much jiggle that cutting has. It's certainly rules because it makes no sense. Listen, it's fucked, and it's been fucked since Z2 when she did it then too. And it's like, oh, Setsuko, please, please, Setsuko. It's a really strong wind, and that doesn't help. Oh, you know what? We can go. We can get her another bop at least. They gave us the legs in the DLC, and then she got the robot back, and then never seen again. I'm not a ghost. I'm alive. Buddy shoot. Yeah, strong wind inside her cockpit pilots. Listen, spheres can do anything. I wasn't even saying shit to any of these nerds. It's awful.
I mean, you call them nerds, that's kind of mean.
Yeah, but they are nerds though.
Yeah, but you don't have to rub it in their face.
I ain't gotta do that. He's a shitlord. Number one. He's not number one shitlord, he's number one shitlord's number two.
Same, really.
He's not doing enough damage. And then 4, we'll do that. These guys.
These guys.
I need them to do more damage.
Oh, I missed earlier.
Was it because you weren't allowed inside the bedroom
I just
again?
forgot. He's the guy that looks like Fabio, so I'm very upset. The spirits are neutral today, though, so that works out. I know how to make a tortilla now, though. That's cool.
This makes Setsuko and Amuro feel really good with the power of rock. I honestly just don't think Setsuko's gonna do, like, Setsuko and Amuro are gonna do 8,000. Because they're both a pile of shit, and he's really strong.
Pet my dog. I did it.
Oh, they can't even get over there anymore, because I fucked it. No, no, no. X with the dog dick. Got him. Just shoot him with the big gun. Fuck him. Okay, now they should be able to do it, so... one team to go again. Yep, that's what that just happened there. Sadius, you and Barbiel, hey! Yeah, so Setsuko's like, do you really want Barbiel fighting with so much hatred? And he's like, yeah, you know, Setsuko, I know you should do, but I'm pretty sure I do. And Setsuko is just like, yeah, it'd be good because I fucking hate that guy a lot, but I can't hate him enough to do anything about it. And then Setsuko's like, I don't think you do want him to fight with some hatred, but I am sure that Barbiel's hateful ways are gonna lead to irreparable sorrow, because that's her deal, and it's she looks sad and goes, that's too sad. Okay, so Setsuko gonna do 1600 damage. I think no. Then the big knife. Then the really big knife.
What if you had a really small knife?
No, it's no good. No good, got him. Wow. And with that, she got her ace. Yeah, so teams next to her do 1.1 times damage. It's like, oh, well, I'm out, dang it. Well, bye, see you later. So he gets blown off, and he's definitely not dead because he's a jerk. Yeah, Barbiel is going to be a huge piece of shit. And then there's just this one dude down here, which I guess is Solarian food. So that was the full team assault. So let's see what the dimensional bullshit thing is.
ろそろ戦いも大詰めだ。地球を返してもらう時が来たよ。司法、確実に当てるんだ。
Oh my god, Try's got a good cut in. Then we just shoot some lasers at him really slowly with a really bad noise. And then we'll just move up here. Nice work, everybody, we did it. The path is now clear to Wrath Babylon.
Still think that's a great name.
It is. It's like, cool, 12,000 years, we're gonna get the thing. It's pretty good shit. So basically, we're like, oh hey, the Solarian shows that we can maybe smooth out with these interdimensional bullshit things, so that might solve stuff, right? And it's like, but we need 3 keys. Who's the 3rd key? And then Kay is like, she's right here. It's Xena. Me, Orson, Xena. Alright? It's us. She was there at the start. And she's like, yeah, I didn't want it. And Kay's like, well, we didn't want it either. We were just all present when we set off the space-time concussion bomb. So, with the 3 dudes, we can heal the world, right? It's like, yeah. No, this world's much more entangled. We're gonna need the greatest singularity, the Ultra Mega Mondo singularity. We had the singularities, and then we had the great singularity, which was Chien, and then we had the greatest singularity, which was Axis and also Chien. Now we're looking for the greatest singularity, which
it sounds like they're making
be.
excuses to me. It's like, oh no, that singularity's not great.
But we don't know. Yeah, that one's not big enough anymore. We need more. But yeah, things come in and it sucks, but we'll do it and we'll beat Baal and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And then fucking try talking shit about money all the time. Yep, so let's go. I'll go Wrath Babylon, even if it's just for 1 money. That's a good mission for me. Shut the fuck up. Alula, Nishiko, Barbiel, and Australis. So, yeah, so we got the 120 million year menace is lurking in the background. We've got to Wrath Babylon. We're like, what do you think the Rising Archer's going to have? What do you think Emperor Australis is going to have as his special power? Only one way to find out. Go over there and beat the shit out of him. But humanity's going to be rooting for us because apparently opening the box has made Earth hella angry, and that's going to make us very excited. Let's go, Sidereal, you're all fucked because Ryoma's coming. So, where have Toby and Denzel been? Well, they've just been working as Strive's bodyguards after she fished them out from the space between dimensions, which is where they ended up, like, from the quake that made this world. And it's like, yeah, we'll just hang out and we'll just keep protecting her. And they're like, we want to see how far you can go as an ace, Setsuko, as the standard bearer for the Glory Stars. He's like, wow, thanks for being cool. And then Rand, who always got on with Xena, and Mel, who didn't. For 2 obvious reasons. Xena's like, no, I didn't come up with a codename McQueen. Chrono picked it for me. And then she says, oh wow. He said, if you joined Chrono, Mel, they would have given you a codename like Child or Baby. Like, oh, sweet. Yeah. Yeah, she's like, codename, cool, I would have had a codename, cool. And she's like, yeah, they would have given you one like Child. Or, yeah, like she just says Child though, or Baby. And he's like, but jokes aside, Xena tells Mel to go get her some coffee so she can do some real talk with Rand. She's like, sure thing. So Xena now says that she knew about Chrono ever since the first world, the UCW. She went into deep cover. Okay, yeah. So Chrono like super disappeared when Logos and the Titans, made themselves front page news, and she knows she can't erase her past. She's got a new portrait. Fucked. She can't erase her past and all the bad things she's did, but she's trying to craft a better future. Yeah, he says there, the Edel Burnell seemingly tolerated Chronos, but who knows with that dude, because he was nuts. And after this world was formed, Chronos King decided to keep Xena as one of the original singularities from the side drills as an insurance policy, but don't know what he actually wanted to do with it. So she basically goes, yeah, so in such a precarious circumstance, siding with Z-Blue is going to be an act of self-preservation and an act of faith. Like, in that we can win, and it's the light of the human heart she saw at the end of the multi-dimensional war. And she's the one who released the Asakim from the zone, and she mostly balanced that on, he's a dangerous to Z-Blue, but he's more dangerous to the other, like, the enemy reactors, so that was the gamble. And Rand's like, yeah, don't sweat it. We gotta sell things with Asakim sooner or later. And then Crow and Marguerite, how you been? So they're glad to see each other once again. Marguerite's been working super hard for the chief on the Pearl Nails abundance, that like it's super full of dimensional science bullshit because it's from Insulam, and she's sure that Prince Uther would have approved of using it to save people rather than use it to murder people. And Crow's like, hell yeah, I agree. And then, damn, do it. Tell him I said hello. And then he's like, oh wait, Marguerite, you said you had something to tell me? He's like, oh yeah, and then Tri's like, oh, no time for that, kids. No time for that sort of deal, because not with Esther in the state she's in. And so, some new fucked up music. So here's AG, and he tells us about the Solarian. The Solarian is basically a big Z crystal transport thing, and AG had to keep it secret at all costs, even from Hibiki. It's more than just our trump card against side reels, which is why AG is showing its core to Hibiki and not Suzune. AG knows that Hibiki used the Quarreling Twins' power at Industrial 7. Because it's the most central of all the spheres, apparently. Which, I mean, it's the month of June, right? And then, AG says, as far as he knows, the spheres were originally a single object until it cracked for unknown reasons. And the same thing that the various spheres align with, yeah, in the same spirit that various spheres align with various human emotions, the Quarreling Twins is situated to control the others. And, which I guess makes it, because if all the others are they all deal with different human emotions, and then the Quarreling Twins is about dealing with differing emotions and overcoming them, it makes sense that I guess that it's the Trump one, but also, fuck you, Hibiki. And, yeah, so he's showing Hibiki and not Suzune, he says that, and then he says Sidril know that, and that's why they've been treating Hibiki as a special baby. But even if all 12 spheres come together, AG says, don't use their power like you did before, buddy. He says that Suzune was saved because the various owners of the spheres all rejected Suzune's death, or maybe in Asakim's case, just didn't want Advent to be the one to do it. And he says, call it a cool coincidence that all the thoughts align perfectly then, but if you attempt to force such a thing, it's only going to end really badly, buddy. And he says basically the person who attempts to do that would be unable to live as a person, which I don't know. And he says, anyway, check this out. It's Esther. She's in the crystal. Welcome to hell. It's like, yep, Esther's in the crystal. There you go. Marguerite calls this violation, and it's the result of revived cells left over from the dimensional beasts. You know, that thing we plugged into Noriko. Crow and Uther did their best to get rid of the revived cells and stop the beast thing. But she's mostly become like a miniature zone, and the revived cells have fused so thoroughly with their biological processes that it's like they're controlling dimensional energy to keep her body moving. And Esther can, like a zone. So Esther can absorb dimensional energy from her surroundings and manipulate it at will. The problem with that is the amount of energy channels has gone up since the last quake, dramatically. And if left to her own devices, she'd just burn out her psyche and life and just die without even knowing. So try to put her into a medically induced coma, sort of, in a big crystal egg. She's mostly the key to controlling all the energy stored in the Z crystals, and it was the unexpected solution to a roadblock. Trier basically said, I don't expect you to like it, Crow, but I can promise you that I'm working on ways to try and turn Esther back to normal once and for all. And he's like, good enough. Good enough. But Esther is, Esther is still only identifiable as human because the Solarian's control over physical phenomena is limited. But if Hibiki tried to use the power of God again and rewind time and do that, then he would end up far worse than being in a crystal egg. And Hibiki's like, but I might not have a choice. And now let's go to the friggin' D-Trader, where AG's gonna talk a lot of shit about fucking everybody. Happy Ace Pilot, Lalk! You're a topless, right? You know what that means. Ooh mama. And she's like, fuck yeah, baka, fuck you! Gaffun. He's like, uncle, because she beat the shit out of him. Happy Ace Pilot, Owie. Team D are good and wild, and they're gonna be. You gotta say it different. Okay. Happy Ace Pilot, Owie, Kura, Sakuya, Johnny, Ada. That's more like it, AG. Thanks. Finally, someone noticed me. Poor Sakuya, he sucks. But they're doing a party. Happy Ace Pilot, Akagi. Even salary. We're Ace Pilots too. We're Ace Salarymen. But he was like, yeah, well, that's so he gave him a new title, a different sort of pilot, Happy Ace Sub-Pilot or Executive Pilot. Happy Ace Pilot Shotaro, you did it. Happy Ace Pilot Tetsujin 28. Thanks, AG. It's always good to remind you that he's alive. Happy Ace Pilot, Nono. So it's so she eventually became an Ace Pilot, and it's cool. She's also lost the Machine 7, so does she really pilot it? And then it's like, no, it's okay, Lana, it's fine. And then she breaks his screen again because Nono's clumsy. Happy Ace Pilot, Garrett! You did it! You're the Ace Pilot, you're good. And he's like, yeah, Tifa helps me get through tough times. I mean, I'm not a new type, but she is, and it's cool. What happened to Esther was when she turned into a dimensional monster, it fucked her up forever. Happy Ace Pilot, Benaji, you did it. You're stupid, and you should probably call her by her real name instead of calling it, new type and the Gundam and the Unicorn Gundam. It's good. Keep on trying hard, Benaji. Pile of shit. Happy Ace Pilot, Setsuko. What's up, Setsuko? It's really sad that I'm aced because that means I've killed lots of people. Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. And then she's like, no, but the pride of the Glory Stars, I'm gonna do it. And then I think she's just yelling attention! And he's like, yeah, attention, attention! And he's like, yes, mom! So she's just fucking drilling him. Yeah, so you gotta give it 120% if you're gonna make it in the Glory Stars. Aye, mom! And then she's like, Chief, Toby, I'm gonna make this weird little dude do it. He's like, wow, Denzel and Toby and Setsuko are hardcore. Happy Ace Pilot, Gamlin! mentions Mylene, and he's like, yeah, he's like, you have such dirty thoughts about Mylene. Yeah, I dreamt I would hold her hand one time, and he's like, this dude, he's a cool guy. Happy Ace Pilot Lado, you did it. He's like, what's an ace pilot? He's like, oh, it's a pilot who's very good. And he's like, wait. And then like, Chamber, you did a good job too. Happy Ace Pilot Mao. And she's like, yep. So she probably just wants him to buy her some beer, and she prefers. Yeah. Oh, because I think he got her wine last time. She's like, I don't like wine, I prefer beer. So he's like, okay, let's do it. And now she's gonna treat him like shit and beat the crap out of him. Happy Ace Pilot Jericho, and he's. Oh yeah, so he's got him his coffee and his bit of coffee. He knows that he likes the coffee. And he's like, no, I don't never want to drink coffee ever again. It reminds me of the bad times. Happy Ace Pilot 4, and then he's gonna do some more stupid puns about her fucking then, like he did last time, where it was like faux and stupid shit, but she gets on alright with him. Okay, so after all that, Xena comes in. He's like, howdy, Xena-sama. So AG's like, holy shit, out of control. But he's like, wow, you're a beautiful lady. And Xena comes in, is like, hi, I heard that there's like an induction ritual for Zebu, so I want it out of the way as fast as possible. So she yells, sail, sail. He's like, wow, you did it, nice, like super good job. And she's like, oh really? Thanks, and gets really bashful. And then she leaves, and AG is like, damn, I love it when a beautiful lady gets shy. I'm so fired up, I'm gonna give everybody 2,000 Z-chips to make up for all the time I've been away, which is a variable amount you get depending on Merida. If she's aced, you get more. If she survives, you get the most. But you get a bundle. You get a bundle. So what do we want to buy here? What do we want to buy? What do we want to buy? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Let's sell a fucking cake. And then end of the recording for YouTube.